trying to then put the stream up at the same time. Yes, ma'am.
Get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of
hey, you lucky you ran a play against a damn computer while I was trying to set the stream up.
Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love?
Give me that.
The ball comes in the air. Picked off at the 48. Returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
Of course.
This interception will go on the record with the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot.
Look, I feel like we just bought pull-up and like the catch. Like we just bought.
Now
be like that.
First down.
Woo!
And he takes a shot on
the release. You got lucky.
Be incomplete.
And that's why
I was letting that ball go.
There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. A shotgun snap for Goff. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football.
And this is caught inside the 5. He got 29 yards that time. Well, we know he's got the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
You're welcome, Blue.
Again, Goff. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. As his guys are in for 6. And the Rams add on to their lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30.
That was ugly.
They'll get 4 out of that. And
that was ugly.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
He held on to that? That should have been incomplete.
It's put down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And the Rams now coming out on the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline.
Yeah.
Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to wind up and air it out.
Yeah.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain of 39 that time.
That boy's jumps in 96 now.
Here's first and 10 just outside the 30.
His jump in 96 though.
Off on first down. Dumps it off to Gurley. No gain on the play there. It'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
Wow.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's second and 10. Out of the gun, Goff. Throw left side complete. That's Vaughn. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion.
All of us, all the guys that
Okay, so they gave him the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he ran across each zone.
Play that, like other games, you know, like the other game that John has. I think it would be a fun time if we, you know, if it was just a mix of everybody instead of it just being the girls, having the guys come over too, and everyone just kicking it, drinking, eating, and having a good time.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Figure out won't be a good time to do it. It feels like, would it be before school year? She said because if it's before the school year, if it's after the school year started, it might be a little bit hard because she was like, we like Sean's sister to watch.
To the air again, Goff.
During the school year, it's harder because Danielle works.
Complete to Gurley. And down inside the 15, shy of 10. That one good for 15 and a first. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Watch the kids grow, so we had got like the night the kids were already in bed.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
The kids are in bed.
Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball.
You holding them too, though.
Not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback and makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Now Goff. And he fires one, but incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Now we hearing like how much the other bankers in my region are making. Like that girl told you her incentive check.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Shit, that's more than what
Dallas gets set to take the
some people making 4 months. You should get that on one check.
Drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
Like shit.
You know what I would tell my offense
$12,000 on a bonus check.
The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even
What
exist.
am I
He's
doing with
not
my
a team
clients?
anymore. I just cut
But then
him,
I look at
right?
her like
So
the
you
clients
gotta
she
go
be
out
getting,
and create some
like
offense for us
she be
here
averaging
and give us
clients
some
that
points. No way
that
does
deposit
that guy
like
get on the field on this
you
drive.
know double-digit triple-digit numbers. Like half her clientele, its normal deposit in their accounts is like $60,000 deposit. Well, my clientele, my normal deposit is like $12. Or if you can like you know, 1,000 here or 2,000 there, but her normal deposit is like 60,000. So she's gonna be getting, because we get 2% out of whatever each account we open, whatever at the end of 30 days, we get a percentage of what they have in their account. So I'm like, it makes sense that she's gonna be hitting we call it trailers. So she's hitting her trailer. The girl could be out of work for 3 months and she still hits the trailers because some of the new accounts that she opened put a lot in there. Alright. Because at first I didn't understand. I'm like, how's she off for 2 weeks and she's still making it? He was like, because her trailers are hitting.
The same thing with our surveys. Like, our surveys count for a big portion of our matrix too. And it's like, we can we can have great phone calls back to back, but it depends on if the person is a survey or not. So if the person will say we have 20 great calls, and out of those 20 people who you had a great experience with, only 3 of them gave you a great excellent survey. And then someone else might have had 20 calls and might have fuck out of them, but more of the great ones did a survey and excellent. That person might have more excellent surveys than you because the people actually did the surveys. And I was like, are you kidding me? I was like, are we able to upsell the surveys? I'm like, am I able to be like, oh, well, after they're done with this phone call, you need a survey. Make me fill that out. Like, I'm allowed to say that? And she was like, no, technically you're not allowed to say that. She was like, you mean if they ask about a survey, you can always let them know, like, there's going to be a survey. You ask to their call, you can go ahead and fill out about me. But she's like, but if they don't ask about it, you're not allowed to tell them to do it. Like, that's some bullshit. Because the other day, this morning we came in, we went over surveys that we got yesterday. Everybody in the classroom got a survey except for me.
Yeah, come on, pick it off.
I mean, everyone who I talked to on Sunday did do a survey. And I was pissed off because I had good experience with some of the people. So I'm just like, I could have had 4 excellent surveys, and I had none because no one did surveys. So I'm like, that's some bullshit. She's like, think of it this way, Darius. It's actually kind of good. She's like, what if someone did that survey and they just would have gave you a good? She's like, because good counts against you. Even though it says good to you, Geico only accepts excellent surveys. So if you get excellent, that's what we count. She's like, the good and the very good, we don't accept that. She's like, to us, that's not even counted in our quota. You have to get an excellent every single time. So because you didn't get any at all, your quota still stands higher because the week before you had 5 excellents and nothing else. As opposed to someone who has 3 excellents and they have 3 grade reports, they're lower than you because they have 3 grade reports up on the gap. I'm just like, I guess, but
and the Rams add on to their lead. And that is obviously the danger, Charles, of a long field goal attempt.
And what teams are doing now is not just putting their field goal block unit on. They may change it out and go punt return because you have better guys on the field who are able to stay on their feet and block in case that kick is missed. And that's what we saw there. The big return after the long missed field goal.
And a little spin cycle. Room to run now. 20. And how about that return as he's all the way inside the 20-yard line.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
A first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Back to throw here. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. And they'll run it here.
Let him score, let him score, let him score.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Need the game to be interesting so I don't get bored.
A great play there. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. And oh, it's blocked. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
toe
that.
Bashed it.
Super toe.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. And credit the tackle to Taco Charlton with a stop.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half and some of these shorter games.
Why you would pull your guy away from there? He's not on the phone.
She's doing surveys all the way from Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Second
And
touchdown
those
here
are
in this
surveys
first half.
They were only on the phone for, I would say. They're only going to be on the phone for probably 2 hours or 3 hours tomorrow.
No, there's
they're not even going to be on the phone
You've
for
got
30
it
of our
down
days this week.
pat.
I'm
And I
just
just
like, how
remember
is
as a
that even fair?
player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from
It's
the
very limited
receivers.
phone calls.
That meant fly route.
I mean, but do they meet up to this day?
And he just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
Today's surveys.
Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field.
And that's what I'm upset about because I didn't have any. So there are a lot of people who are like a lot ahead of me in the competition, and I got none because the people I took phone calls on didn't do surveys. So it's pissing me off.
I get it.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
We were only on the phone for an hour today, so I'm pretty sure tomorrow I'm
And he's
not
going
going
to
to have
find
any
his
surveys
man out of
either.
the backfield. That's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll be back with more in the NFC title bout after this. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. On play action, they'll throw.
Oh my God, why did you get stuck on the defensive line? We're supposed to be back there playing coverage.
Get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. They're going to look to throw, eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley.
Oh, blocking the back.
And he's
Blocking the back.
Enemy territory at the 45. So a decent game.
Why would you block him in the back like that? I was already juking him, and you want to push him on the ground.
People celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Following the penalty, it's Gurley.
Yep, just hold him.
And some room to work. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Now a 1st down throw. Gone. And incomplete as he was knocked as he
hit, but had a few more seconds. I saw that safety blitz.
Get to the quarterback that quickly. A lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Back to the air. Goff on 2nd down.
Throw it away.
He will go down. A Cowboys sack. Jaron Reed.
You said what, baby?
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half.
That's fine. No more than that.
I know my girl be hungry, that's why.
Yeah.
So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Goff.
Wide open. Come on, I hate when they do that. If I'm going for possession, catch the ball and go on the ground. Don't be trying to take 3 extra steps. There's a reason why I went possession. Yes, ma'am.
I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm happy they can
okay.
go a hit and a loose
Give me that.
And now the Rams have
Give me that.
the other way. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Give me that.
Getting a little too cute there on the punt return. Sometimes they forget Paramount holding on to that football.
I really do believe most of the return guys think to themselves, when I get the ball, I'm going to make the play that's going to change the game.
I'm going to break it.
I'm going to break it. And you love that they have that attitude. But you're
telling you, Madden be on some bullshit, babe. My wife is like, he sounds like you. I'm like, you don't understand the bullshit Madden be on.
Work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
You say what, baby?
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. Bulldozes past him. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. On 1st down, it's gone. Being chased out left.
Come on, man. Hold on to the ball.
The ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
We got one more play before the 2nd
now
round.
is 2nd and 10.
Where you at? Alright, you right there. You playing under. Right there. Touchdown.
And this is caught. He's got it.
I was like, you playing under. You playing under. He not because he got confused because he saw the guy run. He saw the guy run the out.
As they head into the half, good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it. That can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. So we've reached halftime. Who will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl? 2 more quarters to go. As we send you cross country to
Now, hey, you was there last season, so it's all good.
Time report. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. This one taken just inside the 10. And now running right through him.
Damn, your boy over here, Barry Sanders and people now.
Just shy of the 40. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is
I knew you were still going to give him the ball.
This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. It's coming, down he goes.
So how are you going to do things with, like, a bench happen? Like,
They keep putting themselves
saying for holidays and things like that. Like, how are we going to do it
The
for the kids
offensive
who
film
want to
section
and stuff
tomorrow
like
may be
that
a
happen?
little longer than it
Because
normally is.
obviously we would have, like, certain holidays off for, like,
thus far.
Now
say,
on
like,
third
she's
and
going
long,
out
they'll
of
look
town
to
for
throw.
Christmas one
He
time.
sets to
And
fire
she's only
deep.
going to be here,
So
like,
they took a shot there
for,
on
like,
third
like,
down.
1 or 2
Couldn't
days
get
out of the
it.
week,
Now
and
it's
then she's not going to
4th.
be here.
Credit the secondary, credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
Ooh. Unless I would ask, like, I would have to go, because I can think it was my grandmother, but my grandmother can't do it doing that long.
This is a rocket. And problem spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20.
Yeah, she's saying her daughter's going to be having, her daughter's going to be pregnant, so her daughter's pregnant due in November, so I'm pretty sure when November comes around, she don't have time off to, spend time with grandbaby and stuff like that, like,
going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Again, they run with Gurley. Big hold of the 30. And finally brought down at the 34-yard line. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up.
Next year running with Zeke about to be crucial. I know I've been running with Gully with horrible lines. He still be breaking records, but he's probably gonna have a brick wall in front of me.
On first down, it's Gurley.
I ran into that.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Boy, he does it at a high level.
I ran right into
because when I watch him, I think of his vision.
Ooh, those are nice.
Also has that sense of who they're going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And this one's going to go the
I kept that
wrong way.
run to the
Losing
outside
yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, you got yours downloaded already? You got the EA access?
It's Gurley. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 12 yards is the pickup there, and that'll bring up what looks to be a third.
Nah, the quarterbacks hold on to the ball forever for me. Like when I played it, I was getting sacked like 8 times. Like I was averaging like 8 sacks a game. Like the only.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he's got the first down.
Yeah, the only thing I could do was run the ball. Like I went one game, I had Gully, I had like 300 running yards. Then another game, I had Khmer with 250 yards. So if you run in that game, you could run all day. But the throwing to me, I was getting sacked left and right every time I tried to pass it fast. So but I get bored of running.
Yet another carry here tonight for Gurley. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's you know there's gonna be like 10 patches.
Right now.
They're gonna be patching that game. So.
And they'll go on the ground. And he's gonna get this inside the 30. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set.
Picking this man up to be the Batman.
Maybe there's a little attrition.
The freaking Gully last season was helpful.
If you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the score.
Robin of Gully's Batman.
Now a handoff for Gurley. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Next year, at least plan on making it to at least 2 drafts. This year, I only made it to 1 draft, the past draft.
Doesn't matter what play is called, they are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating
I only made it to one.
This drive.
I only made it to 1 draft. Next year, I plan on with the Cowboys making a few drafts and a few trades. I made 2 trades in, what, 6 seasons? 1 trade for
10-yard line.
No, 1 trade. I made 1 trade. No, 2. 1 for picks and then 1 for a player. So in 6 seasons, only 2 trades. That's not like me. Usually I'll be trading every season.
Yeah, looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time.
Yeah, but that's why they really care. I missed the offseason and drafts and all like that because like their stock team's decent, but my old line's always been trash. Now I just make it work.
Go with the ground attack here. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
I'm hoping they sign Zeke before the season starts because I got Zeke, Byron Jones, Prescott, Azulie. There's too many people on the Cowboys. I need a contract.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up the 4th down.
August 6th was Jalen's thing for his school.
Excellent defense. On this 3rd down,
I was trying to. I had the whole weekend, the following week off because we was to go out of town.
And they just swarmed and stopped them for almost
but then I was like, when you said that you couldn't take that Saturday off on the 10th. Because I remember earlier I told you your second birthday gave us the following week. We were supposed to go out of town, but you said you couldn't take that day off. So that's why Brandon already kind of added. Brandon already has that me having those 3 days off, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, the following week. That's why he was like, well, that's why I couldn't give you Sunday off because you're taking the next week, Saturday, Sunday, Monday off. So tomorrow I'm going to try to fix it where he gives me Sunday.
Spins by. Solid
But he
return,
gives
pretty
me
good field
Sunday
position.
and I
They'll
talk to
start
John
at the
Lucas about it.
32-yard
He doesn't mind working alone
Now
on
here
Sunday.
come the Cowboys. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
The weekend of my birthday. The weekend of my birthday. So I don't want to feel like working days when I know my one or D was because my birthday falls on the Saturday.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And no room that time. Getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And on the ground they go with a running back. Fighting room inside the 40.
Let him score. Let him score. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Let him score.
Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. Well, something about this team, you just felt like they were one of destiny all season long, and they made themselves today, as you can see.
I'm mad y'all really call him Thanos.
Yeah, and it's starting to look more and more like a Super Bowl trip is very much in their future.
And the fans starting to book those tickets. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the Rams getting set to go now. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. There are 1-2 plays that they didn't punch it in for 6 points.
Your daughter's gross. She's like, what you do? And I did a video recording to Bella. She's like, Bella, what did you do? She's like, I ate a booger. She's like, you should have a boy. Like, all the kids eat their boogers, okay?
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
If I win the Super Bowl this year, and if I beat the Chargers next week, that makes it, and that means I won a Super Bowl in each 6 leagues I've been part of this Madden.
Another carry now for Gurley. Only a gain of a yard there, but it indeed gets him a new set of downs.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down.
You
That's
said what,
exactly
baby?
what they did.
Our sick days and stuff like that, it doesn't kick in until August 17th.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
She's like, why are you so pressed to have that day off? I'm like, because it's my birthday, and I don't want to be here. And she was like, well, so you can sit there, if you want to, you just want to
Now it's Gurley.
Second, I might have to write you up. I'm a hearing aider.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just
and
want to keep
like,
rolling forward.
I have to be here on my birthday. I like this. You get here on your birthday during training when we got to leave at fucking 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So how is that really hurting you? You still had the majority of the day to do stuff. We got at 5 o'clock. She's like, yeah, but I didn't do stuff. But look, then my fault you had that big daddy. Like, my husband actually wants to do stuff for me.
Right near the 45-yard line. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
I feel bad for her, but she was going on a date. She was all excited for the date, whatever.
Now Gurley.
And today I asked her about it.
Call it no gain there, and it leads
when I
to
asked her how the date
down.
went, she's like, it sucked so bad. She's like, well, he wanted was sick, so I had
This
to
late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the 1st down, close it out.
And out now come the Cowboys. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know that makes some adjustments.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
Did you meant to do that? Nah, I'll decline it.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And
we don't care about that. He'll tackle him.
Oh, my goodness. He pulled it in one-handed. And he's taken down all the way inside the LA 10.
That's the only one he got him all game. I've been playing man coverage all game.
Down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
He was meant to
I'll
get
tell you
him.
what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, come on. You should have went through that whole tackle and for loss of yards.
About that one, whether you're on the field or not, it permeates its way through the entire team, and I can't wait to see what they do on the next down.
No, he was covered the other few times. He would have went deep. Would have been knocked down.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle, and he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
On 3rd and short.
Oh, I didn't expect that. Good shit, Aaron Donald.
Just shy of the goal line at about the 1.
Aaron Donald and Frank Clark did their job right there. 'Cause I didn't even expect a fullback dive. I ran the other way. I thought it was going to be a quick and a fake toss.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. The carry here.
Oh, I ran the wrong way.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score.
I ran the wrong way.
And the Cowboys get a bit closer. Well, there was no secret there. They were in goal line formation. They wanted to pound it in on 4th and goal, and they did just that.
And how about the challenge? That's a challenge to the offensive line, which they eagerly accept. Having met a lineman,
I could have picked that off.
The ball more than throw it because they get to fire out and really smack someone.
All right, let me start playing around because you're coming back slowly. I ain't even paying attention to the score. I'm over here running. I'm over here running and punting. Not even paying attention.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They've been pretty anemic on this side of football in the second half, just 3 points, and you just saw the touchdown go the other way. So it's a 2-score game. We're not done here yet.
I think everyone's on the edge of their seats now because they're anticipating what's coming, and I sense that everyone is getting because they need to keep it on the ground. So if you're going to do that, hope the quarterback is stretched a little bit. Some bootlegs, right? Some fakes inside, getting out to the perimeter. Those might be open for him.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Right back to him on 1st down. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Time for a break. Back with more in the NFC Championship game after this. Gurley. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about to run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
They run. It's Gurley. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
Good game, bro.
On the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this
Hey,
drive.
look, I'm done. Like, I actually break the curse in this league by making it to the Super Bowl. This is the five straight years of making it to the NFC Championship. 5 straight years. It took 5 years for me to make it to the Super Bowl. That's already an embarrassment right there. So I just got to blow the Chargers out just because I'm already embarrassed. Yeah, it was, but I had him. He came back on me on 2 games, down. One was 17. Yeah, one. Yeah, man, it is what it is. That's why it's gonna be. I don't know. Like I said, it is what it is. He's a good user, though. Regardless of what his team looked like, he was a good user.
This was the goal before they started the
season.
Respect
to
him. Play in
a few plays I actually respect.
That's exactly what they're gonna do.
And this is why songs are written about teams. Okay, you go back. Some teams wrote them earlier in the season about their goal of getting to the Super Bowl. This one, they're going to be able to break it out now because their goal was to get there and they achieved it. How about that? That's pretty fantastic.
I'm trying to see my kids.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.
I'm so jealous. Chris and her family going to Disney World for Christmas this year. I'm so jealous. She's like, why don't you go? They having good sales right now. I'm like, I'm kind of waiting till I go to turn 10. Like, I don't want to go and then Riley not remember anything. She's like, well, she's like, I have a baby too, but he's just going to have to get over it. We was like, no. Like, what would I remember, like, we went to Disney? I don't want her to get older and be like, can we go to Disney? Because I don't remember. It's not fair. I don't want to hear that shit.
I mean, this would be like one of my clients. They already been 6 times, and their youngest kid's 3 years old. I'm like, your youngest kid has been 6 times. I'm like, I wish I had y'all problem.
Now, who's affording to go Disney
Disney 6 times? Like, that's
not
crazy. She's like, yeah, it's such a nice experience. And each year we stay at each of the different castles. We have one more castle to stay at, and then we'll get. Like, I was like, I need to have y'all problems.
You got me.
And it's not even like they have 5 kids. Like, and she's a stay-at-home mom. I'm like, yeah, you belong at. After she left, I was like, yeah, she belong on that AGTV show. John Lewis started laughing. He was like, yeah, they were talking about my wife stays at home mom, and I'm a
rock collector.
Yeah, John Lewis. He said something stupid that made me start laughing. He said some dumb shit that made me laugh. He was like 6 fucking times. The kid's 3 years old. Look, he probably not gonna remember Disney World by the time he turns 15.